day started off getting into Whitechapel Library, about 5 minutes away from Whitechapel Station, and it's in this old church converted into library. It's quite nice, a bit cold though. So today I was working on development on the face, neck and the palate, so starting from fertilization and how different lobes of the head are formed. We're also looking at where the formation can go wrong, so such as a bifid nose, or even the two types of cleft lip, the unilateral and bilateral cleft lip as well. And then I headed into my lectures. So this was a layered hall, probably the worst one to go to. It's always really cold in there. So we had, I think it was about 3 hours of lectures in there before I headed back to the dental hospital, where I went upstairs to pick up a t-shirt for a t-shirt party that was happening next week at Bellucci's in London Bridge. So this is where QM and KCL get together and they have a party. So then I went to lunch and I had this nice wrap. It's pretty good. And then I headed into one of the rooms in Gowre building, reviewing some of the lectures that I literally just did. So this was all about the anatomy of the heart and basic cardiology, looking at the mechanics of the heart as well, such as the electrical properties, and looking at cardiomyocytes as well, and finally looking at the control of cardiac output. And then I headed over to Mile End because I had Muay Thai. So I went there at 4:30 until 5:30, and then got back out and went to the Ground Cafe to have dinner. And whilst I had dinner, I did a little bit of revision as well for the upcoming ICA 3 exam that we had in a couple of weeks, before I took the train back to West Ham, because this is where we do rugby. So yeah, just got on the district line, and the place where we do rugby, like the pitch, is not that far from the station. Literally just to the left and then go down. And after that tough session, I headed back home and literally went straight to bed.